I think you need to see Ligna to understand what it is.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to explain the sheer size of it and the diversity of it. You gotta see it.
I'm bringing you to figure out how an expo, the biggest expo in the wood industry on the planet, how does it run? How did it get started? Who makes it work? How does it tick? And then what's the impact that it brings globally? Can you imagine how much decision-making power is attending these 5 days at Ligna? Well, we're about to bring you right into the action. We made it. We're in the fair. It's Ligna. It's happening.
And we finally met.
It's finally in person. Yes. Such a pleasure to see you in person. Such a pleasure to be here.
Same here.
Thank you for hosting everybody. On behalf of everybody, thank you, Stephanie.
You're welcome. More than welcome.
This
and
is incredible.
This is great. Actually, this is the first time today. At the end of the day, I have the pleasure to be walking the grounds outside.
Yes.
So, yeah, really exciting first day.
There's a lot going on. We walked through the halls and walked through some of the exhibit halls. Of course, not all of them. There's so much things to see and companies and people to talk to.
Yeah.
The people who are watching Wood World podcast, they're from North America or around the globe.
Mm-hmm.
What is Ligna?
World leading trade fair for the wood industry.
Yes.
Let's put it very simple.
Yes.
But obviously it had a lot more to it.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, my voice is going already. You can tell, we got 10 halls. You experienced some of them today already.
I did.
We got 2 pavilions, more into the primary sector, the forestry sector. And we have an open air side right behind me, actually. So, that's what we offer. We have 1,433 exhibitors. We are very proud of that number this year, to be honest.
Wow.
Covering roughly 115,000 square meters total.
Those numbers are so big. So
you need good shoes.
Yes.
You need to be good on your feet.
Yes.
The first day is always so exciting.
Yes.
Because, after the second day, it's up and running.
Yes.
And everything comes down a bit, not around the site, but for ourselves.
Yes.
But the first day is always still so exciting. You got the opening ceremony and, you need to see how everything's going. We got the first, I think, 15 or 16,000 visitors on site today. So, good number.
That's incredible.
Yeah. It's so funny to see you live.
Alive?
I know it's just because, we've been talking on the screen and, I've seen you around on LinkedIn and everything, but it's just so different to finally see you.
So there you heard it. That was Stephanie. Stephanie is the head of Ligna. She organizes the whole event, which is absolutely mind-boggling, the scale of Ligna and what their team puts together every 2 years to really bring together the wood world, as I call it. Because what's interesting is here you can go and look at equipment that could be used in logging operation or forestry. And then you can go and find on the opposite spectrum of the value chain of the wood processing industry, dryers, software, technology, saws. Where are we in the world right now?
In the world, in the heart of Europe, I have to say, and in the heart of Germany.
Okay.
So we're in Hanover right now. Hanover, up north, northern part of Germany, but again, in the heart of Europe. That's where you find us right now, and in the center of the attention today and this week.
I'm curious to start out, which event by count of Ligna is this for you?
This is actually my sixth Ligna.
Sixth personally?
Yeah, sixth personally, and in the position of head of Ligna, this is actually my second, but I've been part of the team before, so since 2011. But actually, we met a couple of people already
Yes.
in the last 2 days who actually have been here
Yes.
for 50 years.
50.
Yes, 50. So we are celebrating our 50th anniversary this year. You
Yes.
might know that, and you might have seen it.
Just maybe. It's only on all of the logos.
We actually really found people already who have been attending every single Ligna.
Yes.
So for 50 years, they've been here. And even we found one person already who's been taking part in Hanover Messe, where we emerged from. So
Tell me the history. How did Ligna even start?
we were part of Hanover Messe before, our big industry show
Yes.
that is still running and still going on, our main show here
Yes.
in Hanover. And the wooden part, the part of the woodworking machinery, it became so big and so large and overwhelming that we took it out of Hanover Messe and made it into its own show.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So properly, it's been going on now for 50 years as it's independent, Ligna.
Exactly.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
a lot
so-
of heritage.
25th edition every 2 years. That's where the heart of the woodworking industry beats.
Stephanie, what kind of companies, are here in Ligna for wood industry, wood processing, wood world?
Well, we always say the woodworking and wood processing industries, but obviously, I mean, the machinery of our clients and the tools, etc., they can do much more than just wood. But that's the DNA of Ligna.
Yes.
That's where we come from, and the name says it itself, Ligna, Lignum.
Yes.
You'll find everything around woodworking machinery for the forestry industry. So really starting at the primary sector, the sawmill industry, very big part of Ligna, machinery and tools for customs and mass production,
Yes.
surface technology, automation technologies. Yeah.
So behind us are two companies that I know personally from North America.
Yes.
We've got Nicholson over here.
Yep.
And then over here we have Gilbert Planers. Both are super important in a sawmill operation, for example. And we're in the sawmill hall right now.
Yep, exactly.
Can we go over there and ask them a couple of questions as well?
Definitely.
Okay,
I'd
perfect.
love to.
We need to go talk to my friend John.
Hi, John. Nice to meet you. Stephanie. Nice to meet you.
Stephanie runs Ligna.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. Well, good to meet you.
John is a good friend of
Bring us
mine.
together here.
Yeah.
So John is a good friend of mine. He is doing everything you want to do with taking bark off trees.
Well, who would have thought taking bark off trees would be at the Ligna show?
Yeah,
Right.
that's one of the cores.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
where you are.
It was a toy factory, right? John, you know what? It's more fun than a toy factory.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Are you going to show me something?
Oh, I definitely can show you something.
Perfect. I did the introduction, and you're putting the heart into the things.
Well,
now.
there you go. So 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
From Hanover here.
Oh, from Hanover.
Yeah, I'm German. I'm Hanover based. I live here.
So is it just Ligna for you, or is it messy?
You know what? All I do is Ligna.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
and the team's really caught up in everything.
yeah.
Yeah. It does take us 2 years from one to the other. Actually,
Well-
we're already working on the next one.
Well, same for us.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah. I mean, it probably takes you a lot of time to prepare for Ligna.
We perhaps have a year.
Yeah.
Like before we start turning on, then we realize that year turns into 3 months, into 1 month. But so to answer some of the question about Ligna for us, we always have to look at where do we put our expo money, right? And there's no argument that Ligna is the primary place, the number one we will always dedicate funds to. I mean, we come here, we meet our colleagues, our customers from all over the world. This is the meeting space.
That's good.
Right? There are other great shows all over the world,
Yeah.
but here we have representatives of ours from different regions, and yet they too are saying, I'm meeting people here that I don't get to meet at home because of the geography.
Crazy.
So it's a melting pot, not just for our customers, but for our colleagues and our friends. So there's no argument though that Ligna's very, very important. When we go to trade shows down in New Zealand and Australia, everyone is saying, will we meet you at Ligna? So, but I also find, and now this is me being a little cheeky about North Americans generally, is that North Americans have a world unto themselves. America is their world, for instance. And so sometimes they don't look outside the borders of that, whereas you find in New Zealand or Australia is very still attached to the homeland, if you will, back to England. So they do find a bit more global scope and coverage. What has surprised me is that whilst we have really good meetings set up here today from really good North American corporate customers, we've also got the likes of Clearman, for instance, who went, should or should we not be going to that show? And I'm like, yes, because you're not realizing who else is here. So, you know, what it's difficult if the question is, what can you do better? I don't know.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, it's good to hear that from you, because for me, you would be kind of an ambassador for Ligna, because if you're saying, hey, this is a trade show we're attending and it's great, and you don't know what you're missing, that's perfect for me. If he says it, that's perfect for me.
Right.
I mean, it's just good to hear. So.
Yeah. I mean, I have to say, I'm not sure 5 days is enough to get around all the halls, you know?
Yeah.
Not. So the size might be, but it's one stop for everything.
You know, Lignum, and it's all about wood. No, it's not about wood, actually. It's about the technology behind it. It's the machinery. High-tech fair.
Super high-tech.
High-tech machinery. It's not wood logs only. Yes, that's the DNA of the material. That's where Ligna comes from. I said it's a material, you know, it's a high-tech show. And that's so interesting, because you need to bring this over to
That's
people.
exactly what you need to do.
Yeah.
Stephanie, where are we right now? We stepped off.
Actually, we are in the so-called IC, the Information Center.
Yes.
And if you look around, you still see a couple of people here. That's our VIP lounge.
Okay.
So, you know, the people who would like to relax a bit in between, you know, walking the halls, walking the floors, and grab some food and grab some drinks, they come here. You can hear it's a bit more, it's quieter than in the halls.
Yes.
So they can relax a bit and, you know, chill. And they come here for meetings, actually. We have separate meeting spaces. We have some meeting rooms over there.
Totally.
This is actually also the place where we welcome delegations.
Oh, wow.
So we have a little gallery up there. And whenever our international delegations are coming, that's where we welcome them.
So
we actually had... We had delegations this time from Japan already, from New Zealand, from Australia, from China, from all over the world.
That's incredible. I want to know what you do and the team does to be able to pull off Ligna. Can you take me to your office? Can we start the conversation there?
Sure.
Let's go.
We can go.
This is now top secret information.
This is the place that nobody usually sees.
Uh-huh.
We actually move onto the fairground right next to the halls, so that the exhibitors and visitors who want to talk to us as the project team don't have such a long way.
Yes.
Because usually we work something else. So this is temporary offices, and let's put it that way. Roughly 2 weeks before the show, what we do is we have people come here and set everything up. So usually this is empty. We have them set it up, and then the team moves onto the fairground. So this is usually offices that are not taken or covered by us.
Sure.
Yep. So this is, kind of the reception of the project team. This is where the Ligna team sits. And this is where we do welcome those exhibitors who want to talk to us here and not in the hall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Perfect. Behind the scenes, literally, we're walking behind the scenes.
This is really behind the scenes. This is at least where the magic for 2 weeks happen.
Yes. So, Stephanie, this is a big milestone. What do we see in here?
You just picked up something we got yesterday, actually, from a Ligna exhibitor who's been taking part for a couple of years already.
Yes.
Not 50 years, but close.
Yes.
And they invited us to their booth and invited us for a little bit of champagne, and then presented us with that nice gift. Yeah,
But
50 years of partnership.
50 years for Ligna, yeah?
50 years for Ligna, but this is kind of summing it up, how we feel towards our exhibitors. As you can tell, they're happy that we have 50 years of Ligna, and they're actually giving us something back, which I think is very special, and they wanted to present us with that little gift, so I was really moved then.
I think it's a beautiful plaque, and it's also on wood. Makes a lot of sense.
Actually, it is.
You mentioned it yesterday that you were involved for 2 years as the organizer.
Not actually more than that, but I started to work for Deutsche Messe in 2006
Yes.
already, so 19 years.
Wow. But you became the head of Ligna.
That came later. Yes, I was working for I started working for Ligna in 2011. Before that, I did work on other shows within Deutsche Messe.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
And then 2011, I started working for Ligna as a project director, and then together with the entire team. And then 22, I actually was offered the role of head of Ligna. So
Fantastic.
gladly took that up and applied for it, and I got the role. So for 3 years now, this is what I do and what I love to do.
That's incredible. What does Ligna mean to you personally, and why do you, you're definitely like a big contributor involved. Why do you personally want to keep doing it?
Yeah, people ask me that a lot because this is actually, it's a fun fact, sorry.
Yes.
I have to wave it because this is my old colleagues. I've been working with these people for decades. I mean, since I started. I'm sorry if you have that on film. That is quite funny.
Yes, go ahead.
Because this is really my old colleagues. I've been working with them for ages. I'm in the middle of a video shoot.
Hi. So great to meet you. Hi there. Great to meet you.
On the internet yesterday.
Oh, really? Yes. Hi. Hello.
So this is quite funny. These are actually old colleagues, and we've been all working together for years and years, and part of them are retired, like the company. This is actually something which I really love, because it's not only the community here, the woodworking community where the exhibitors come and meet each other every 2 years.
Yes.
It's also very special for the team.
Yes.
It's a very special show for the entire house of Deutsche Messe.
Wow. That's very meaningful.
It is.
You know what I've been thinking about? Can you just imagine the amount of connections and opportunities you guys create as a platform with all of these people that may not even know behind the scenes truly what happens, but you're enabling billions and billions of dollars and euros of trade internationally because of what you do?
We do see each other as, we are just, I think, one of the biggest matchmaking platforms there is.
What if we walk into one of our halls?
Yeah, that's it. What it's all about, let's be honest.
You can say it's coincidence, you can say it's luck, but Stephanie, I believe God answered my prayers for me to be here. You heard it from other people all over the show, but it's hard to say a lot of these things are just coincidence. The right person shows up at the right time over and over and over. It's incredible.
So this is the first hall, which is the Surface Technology Hall.
Okay.
Where we now come in. So we do have the world here, everything evolving around the surface treatment.
Yes.
You see it right here. And we got, customers from all over the world. We have very large customers obviously from Germany, Bürkle. We have Barbaran from Spain. We have, over there, we have Cefla from Italy.
Wow.
So all of them actually long-time customers, and the 3 that I just mentioned have been participating in Ligna for 50 years.
Really?
Yeah, all of them. So I might show you,
Please,
if you see
show me.
Actually, here's the managing director of Bürkle. Hi, Jürgen.
You good?
Hello.
Hi.
Good.
You've been participating in Ligna for how long?
Wow, Bürkle for how long?
50 years.
From the beginning.
Wow. And you keep doing it over and over and over.
I'm not looking as old.
No.
As the company is. Yeah.
Yes. Can you answer why? Why is it important to return to Ligna over and over?
It's a combination of the internationality, from the guests, from the visitors, and the quality from the people. We have workers here looking for new machines. We have CEOs here from the big global players and also the owners from these companies looking for the newest technology. And that makes, I think, you don't have in any other market.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's unique for the Ligna.
And for somebody who doesn't know, what does your company do?
My company is doing everything for the finishing of surfaces, so foil lamination and lacquering lines, spray coating, roller coating, and also complete turnkey ready solutions for the production of doors, parquet, and lightweight.
That's incredible. What an amazing coincidence. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
That's what it's all
Another
about.
interview.
Perfect.
Thanks. Take care.
Take care.
So
Yeah, that's one of our German companies in this business, surface technology. And as I
Yes.
said, this is, I think this is very special. It's Barbaran again from Spain.
okay.
And they've been participating for 50 years. And in the back of their booth,
Yes.
if you want to have
Let's
a look,
go. I want
they
to see
have they have a wall, like
Yes.
a wall of memory.
Wow.
And they have a picture from every single one of their attendants throughout
That's
the years,
incredible.
which I think is very neat.
I want to check it out.
I'm sure they don't mind. I think this is very neat. I mean, if you look at it, they started to be attending, in 75, and there's every single picture from their attendance. And yeah, that's Jesus Barbaran, the founder of the company. And I was telling the story early on. This was actually one of my first business trips in my role. And I went, well, not in the new one, but in the older one, and I met the founder, and Jesus Barbaran Senior, and he just spoke Spanish, and I spoke English, and it was just so nice to meet him. A very nice personality, great personality, and it always moves me. Actually, when I came here first, when they set up the booth, and I was watching that wall,
Wow.
and I met my contacts from Barbaran, I was crying already again.
Wow.
Here we go. I always seem to be crying.
Can I take a picture of this wall? This is incredible.
I'm sure they wouldn't mind. So if we go from here,
Yes.
as I said, another very important player in this industry. I mean, in that sector, surface technology, is the company Schaeffler from Italy.
So the big question I have for you is why Ligna?
In the right place at the right time to show our best machines.
Perfect. Can you give me like 10 seconds, like point me in the right direction? What do you do and what do you hear demonstrating at Ligna? One thing you want to highlight?
I want to highlight that every time our people are producing our ideas, and that ideas here comes to place and you can touch it, you can see it, and now you can see what tomorrow could be in a factory.
That's incredible. Incredible. So where do you have installations across the world?
Oh yeah, across the world. At the moment we are something like 14,000 lines producing every day with active customers.
That's
You
incredible.
can actually see it in the wall right there.
Wow.
Our numbers are there.
15.
Nice stuff.
So you've got friends everywhere, Stephanie.
Actually, I do, and I'm very proud of that, to be honest, because it's not only exhibitors.
Yes.
You can tell over the years,
Yes.
you meet a lot of people, you meet a lot of exhibitors and a lot of visitors.
Yes.
And yes, some of them over the years kind of became friends, to be honest, and it's a great industry, I have to say.
Absolutely.
It's a great community, and you can feel it walking the aisles.
How does the process of getting yourself to be an exhibitor in Ligna even start?
Well, there's two sides of the coin. So those companies who know what Ligna is, and hopefully or gladly, that's a lot of companies already.
Yes.
And obviously those who don't know yet, or we want to test out and see if it's, or is companies developing into the business of the areas we present here. So they check out the website,
Yes.
they call us, they contact our, sales lines and or, write emails, contact us in whatever way.
Yes.
And then we're trying to tell them what Ligna is all about. We're going to do the service and explain the different exhibition areas we're offering and where they would be best located if they're interested to take part. That
So-
together with the VDMA.
That's helpful because I have seen companies here that are attending and maybe they've attended once or multiple times in the past, but they have not yet exhibited, and I think they could be great exhibitors here.
Definitely. I mean, we do have obviously a lot of companies who come as visitors first because I think you need to see Ligna to understand what it is.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to explain the sheer size of it.
Yes.
And the diversity of it. You got to see it. So a lot of them come as visitors and then later on turn into exhibiting companies.
And it's even hard to explain even just with video. Who is another friend here?
It's another friend here.
Andreas, my name,
Andreas.
from company Henkel.
Nice to meet you, Andreas.
Because Stephanie is here,
Yes.
I would like to thank her for the organization. And we are the only German glue suppliers that is participating in the Ligna since the beginning.
Wow.
So since 50 years. Even in the Ligna year when it was only virtual,
Wow.
when Corona
you did.
times.
Yes.
After the Corona pandemic, we did one digital event
Yes.
and they took part in that as well.
So one question to you is, why is Ligna important to your company and your brand?
If you look at a furniture or any kind of building element, there's a lot of material inside, wood, plastics, and so on. The glue is only 1%. If you look around, you have machines, a lot, machines. And 1% of the suppliers or exhibitors is also glue manufacturers. So we ideally represent the value in a furniture. And why it's important? We are making industrial adhesives. Every industrial adhesive is applied on a machine. So every innovation goes hand in hand with the machinery. So that's why adhesives and machines fit together.
Glue together.
Glue together.
Glue together.
Ah.
And that's why we are here.
The
it.
perfect combination.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. And
Yeah.
I follow your videos, so
Really?
fan of that. Yeah.
So you're following the Wood World channels already?
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
Hey,
Andreas is great and LinkedIn.
well, it's a pleasure to meet you in person.
Thanks for stopping by.
Okay, as I said before, so next to the adhesive supplier, we have the automation technology, as I mentioned before, Siemens.
Yes.
It's kind of extraordinary that companies like that take part in Ligna, because you probably wouldn't expect to find them here.
Uh-huh.
Same as with Backup or Egos, they go into the same direction. But they are actually targeting more the others, the exhibitors, than actually the visitor side of
Okay.
Ligna, but they're still exhibiting to meet those contacts.
Sure.
Yep.
I would say one thing that's very clearly different about Ligna as I go to other events and expos, because there's a lot of actually moving and working robotics
Yes.
and automation equipment and just technology that you're allowing these exhibitors to bring here, and not just to stand stationary, but now show how their lines could work. And that's something very impressive.
Yeah. I mean, that's something that is very important to us, and that's really what makes up Ligna. We don't have exhibits that are still and static. We do have exhibits that are moving, and we have running machinery. It's loud, it's active, but that's the USP of Ligna, I would say.
Yes.
And we even have, a lot of companies who are producing some things on site. I said that before. I mean, you see it, you look left and right, and most of what you see, not on all booths, but most of what you see is really moving and doing something.
Yes, absolutely.
And we have, dust extraction system, because people are really working with the material on site.
Yeah.
You'll see that later on.
And it's really cool that we're actually heading towards, I'm seeing HOMAG up front.
Yeah.
That was such an incredible exhibit. I didn't actually get a chance to see the whole thing, but I was seeing how the systems TM saws are going really fast, or there was so much cool things going on in their booth.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, actually, HOMAG is the company that's our largest exhibit. They cover the entire hall 14, an entire exhibition hall. They cover 5,500 square meters.
Wow.
They arrived with 114 trucks. Truckloads. 114 trucks just for that one company or that one hall. And
is it possible we go through their exhibit too, a little bit?
They laid 300 kilometers of cable.
What?
Yes, 300 kilometers. And they had around 120 or 140 members of staff just being responsible for setup, like IT guys and media. and booth constructors.
How long did they have to be building it for to make it run?
Actually, 3 weeks.
Hello, sir.
Let me introduce
What is your
you.
name?
Jon Couple, pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure to meet you. My name is Vadim. What your experience is at Ligna?
Just very quick, Jürgen.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, no problem. A brief information, a great show. It was so far a great show, especially the last 3 days, excellent. I had the right guys on our booth. I can show them our solutions. I can show our customers the way into the future.
Wow.
They understood what we can offer. And you see me happy as a CEO of Lights. I'm really happy, especially about the global attendance. So Steffi and her team did a very good job in the preparation. And in the execution, I think we also did a good job. So I'm really happy about it.
It looks really beautiful. What a wonderful booth setup.
Yes, thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you, Jürgen.
Thank you so much.
Danke. So it's really companies and visitors come from everywhere.
Stephanie, one more time.
Yeah.
What I heard is you said there's 125. You said 125.
It's more than 120 countries that we represent in our visitor registration.
Can you guys believe that? There's more than 125 countries represented across the globe here in Ligna. And that's exhibitors and attendees?
Well, we have 49 countries represented the exhibitors and over 120 from the visitor side.
Wow.
Yeah. So what you see right here, you see the people with the headsets.
Yes.
That's they're part of the delegations. We do have groups coming in that we organize visits for.
Yes.
They come to us and they name a specific topic that they're interested in or a specific company they would like to see. And then we create the routes for them and do the guided tours. So they get the headsets, we guide them along through the halls and have every exhibitor that they're interested in give a little speech about their company and present the product.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And here I'm able to interact with so many founders and teams and just get a good sense of what brings their like vision to life and how it comes together. So that's a really good platform.
Yeah, it is
all around.
Actually, I mean, we see it in our statistics when based upon the registration, we have about 60% of the decision makers, the upper management here, which is a very good number for us. So you see, it's a very high level of attendance.
It is. So Stephanie, it's great to be here at the event, but what are you hoping that the visitors and the attendees and the exhibitors, everybody who participates, what do they leave Ligna with?
Well, I'm not saying this only because, I work for Ligna or we prepare Ligna, but I think if you're working in the wood industry, wood processing industry, everything evolving around that, there's just not a chance you should miss Ligna at all because you see it right here. I mean, this is where the industry meets. This is where you see all the new technology. This is where you see, I mean, it's not only new, it's innovations, yes, but it's the standard machinery. I mean, if you need to be fit for the future and if you are looking to stay competitive in your markets, I think this is the place you need to be because this is where it happens. I don't think there's any other place in the world where you can meet so many, you said it before, so many decision makers, where you can see all the technology all at one place. Yeah, there are open houses, there are different events, there are smaller events, there are local events, national, regional. But I think this is a great where we can compare everything. You have them all here. So you walk from one hall to the next and on to the next. And, within a day or 2 or 3, you can see them all. And you can meet them all. And you see it walking the aisles. You just saw it when we did it.
Yes.
There is not 10 meters going by usually where you don't meet somebody, like Achim Hohmeier.
Hello, sir.
Perfectly
Vadim
timing.
Koval.
Hey,
It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
same for me.
Here we go.
It looks like this might be the end.
Actually,
Yes.
check your watch.
Yes?
5 more minutes.
5:55.
5
We
more
got-
minutes.
Here, get a close up of this. Look. Wow.
Did you hear it?
Yes.
We have, you can see it 5 minutes before the official end of the show.
Yes.
Everybody's pretty much in closing down mood.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, and you can see it in our faces, can't
Yes.
you?
Yes. And in my shoes. Look at this.
Yeah, actually.
This is already working like slippers, you see?
I think in about 10 minutes time, I'm going to take off my shoes altogether and just run around barefoot.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Stephanie,
Yeah.
we made it to the end of Ligna 2025. Mm-hmm. What's going in through your head right now? How do you feel?
Happy.
Yes.
Very happy.
Satisfied?
Very satisfied. Tired.
Uh-huh. Of course.
But yeah, this is kind of now comes the famous black hole of fair organizers.
Yeah.
So whenever you work for something, in our case, for 2 years in a row, you work up to that one certain point in time, that 5 days every 2 years. And now that it's closing down,
Yes.
it's always, you're happy that everything went well and you had a successful show, but at the same time, it's kind of sad because it all ended.
It's a bittersweet moment.
It's a bittersweet moment.
Yeah.
Definitely is.
Well, I just want to compliment you and the whole team that put it all together. It's incredible. That was a lot of work.
Thank you.
People just see the fruits of the labor. They came. It's like hosting somebody at your house, yeah? They came and they left, but they don't know how much time it took to prepare and how much time it's going to take you and the whole team and all of the exhibitors to tear it down and pack it away. So from the behind the scenes, what happens when the show officially closes here in 3 minutes?
Actually, I have to say something up front because I think everybody does know how much work goes into it. Maybe not, the exact work of a fair organizer and everything behind the scenes, but
Yeah.
our exhibitors, they start preparing roughly 1 year before the show for Ligna.
Yeah.
So that's quite a long time as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happens now, you can see right now the halls are clearing out.
Yep.
And now our exhibitors actually have to wait for us because you see in the middle of the aisles, we have our floor.
Yes.
And those floor tiles, they are reusable.
Yes.
And talk about sustainability.
Uh-huh.
So we always
Perfect.
use them again. So the first thing that's being done by our service providers is to take the flooring off.
Yes.
And then whenever that's done in all the halls, then our exhibitors can get their service staff in there and start cleaning out,
Packing it up.
packing up. Yes.
Wow. Well, I'm saying, maybe I should correct myself. I'm saying the people who come to attend
Yeah.
and they enjoy the benefits of being hosted at Ligna, but they don't really necessarily get to feel all of this. What all happens, when they're left. Until I participated as an exhibitor, I actually did for Ligna, and I was setting up. And they don't know the details of, for example, the AC isn't always on inside the halls until the show starts, for example.
Right.
All these details, like,
Which is actually mostly not the problem at Ligna because the weather is quite nice.
okay.
So,
Yeah.
yes.
Tell me more. Like, what was some of the highlights for you?
I can't really tell you a highlight.
Yes.
Because there's just, for me, Ligna is every day, every hour, there is more than one highlight.
Of course.
For me, the entire Ligna is one single highlight, to be
Yes.
honest. That's the show, the core team is doing every 2 years. And we don't do anything else. That's what we do. We prepare for Ligna, we organize Ligna, we do the strategic discussions, and, we're acquiring the customers, we're setting the topics, we are looking at everything that needs to be done and new topics for Ligna, we're setting up the formats. Yeah, that's what we do. So
Wow.
you can imagine, we're starting actually next week on Monday
Yes.
to start talking about Ligna 2027.
That's wild.
So the shop is open already. You can register. Actually, fun fact behind the scenes,
Yes.
we have the first exhibitors already for 2027.
That already registered?
They registered actually today. So the first 1,000 square meters for Ligna 27 are in the books.
Wow. Well, they get prime spaces. They can choose where they want to be. I guess.
So this is a really nice, that's a really good thing. So that's, and on Monday, what we do behind the scenes look, we look at what went good, what can be still optimized.
Sure.
We're looking at processes, we're looking at topics that were taken up very well, and already start deciding on where to go and where we're heading to.
Yeah. Let me know if I can help with any of that.
Sure will. Thank you.
Yeah.
Look at that. 6:01.
It is now
6:01. We made it. It's a wrap.
6:01, Friday, the 30th.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Give me a 5.
It's a wrap.
That's wonderful.
well.
Can you share with me, I mean, behind the scenes, what are some of the maybe highlights or numbers that...
Yeah, we actually had our closing press conference already at the stage a couple of hours ago.
Yep.
And we're closing with 1,433 exhibitors from 49 countries.
Wow.
I think I did mention that before. And we're closing down with 78,000 visitors from, now 153 or 156 countries. I don't really remember as of
goodness.
now. Yes. So we had 156 countries represented by our visitors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you, like, I'm getting even the chills on the back of my neck right now thinking about, can you imagine the scale of impact, what happened here? Like, how much business and how much connection happened and how much value you created as a platform to the entire wood world.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're very well aware of that. That's what Ligna is all
Billions
about.
of euros.
Making connections. I mean, making connections like, at the booth, on the aisles. Everywhere you go, you connect with people.
Yeah.
That's what Ligna is all about.
I
think it was really, really a great atmosphere this year. Great atmosphere, and not only on the booth. So yesterday, I don't know you were there, but we had our exhibitor nights party, and also this is just amazing.
Yes.
Because you see over 100 countries partying and celebrating with each other, and nobody cares if you're coming from China, from Spain, from France, from Italy, from Germany, from New Zealand, from Austria or Australia. Nobody cares, and everybody's celebrating next to each other, sitting at one table, and you don't even know your competitor anymore. You're just celebrating the success of Ligna, and the community really celebrates itself, and this is it was amazing yesterday.
Wow.
It was a great night.
Wow. Wow. Well, and that just goes to the point of, like, the wood world. I think you have an incredible platform that you guys have built up, which really unites all of the different segments and all of the different layers and value streams inside of what I call the wood world. So thank you so much for the opportunity to come here, to be here, to experience it with you, go behind the scenes.
Thank you for being here this year, and thank you for following me around. It was a pleasure.
It was so much fun.
Sometimes I kind of look behind my shoulders and like, ooh, they're there again. But it was fun. I really had fun doing it with you. Thank you very much.
Give you a hug. Thank you so much.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you so much.
It was great having you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Until next time, until next Ligna, stay tuned for more Wood World content.
So goodbye to the woodworking community from here.
Bye-bye,
Over and
guys.
out. Bye-bye.